Welcome back, everyone, to Daily Classics. I found this beautiful 1966 Plymouth Fury. The seller, I think it's a dealer, states it's the original owner car, is located in Pennsylvania. He's asking $16,500. Let's go check this very nice car out. Found this car on Auto Trader. I don't normally go on Auto Trader any longer. It used to be a little magazine that I used to get everywhere I traveled and pick it up, go to a hotel, and just read cars and try to find something. Auto Trader, like eBay and all, what they try to do is they try to get your name and they try to get an email address and a phone number so they can sell your lead to a dealer for $25. So it gets a little cluttered with ads and stuff like that. But I hunt those websites down too, as everybody should. And this one here I found, a 66 Plymouth Fury. Like I said, the seller states that it's the original owner, so I'm thinking it might be a consignment deal. But he says here the description is step into time with the original owner car. It's been garage kept since 1966. Car runs out really well mechanically in interior and exterior. He says the paint looks to be near perfect, so I'm hoping, as they say, it's only original once, and this is original car. Slight discoloring of the dash from time, and that's possible, just with sun on the car and things like that. So car's got 148,000 original miles. Back then, it was a 318 cubic inch engine, about 230 horsepower, I think, on or about. But it's a good-looking car. So let's just talk about the car line for a second. It's now the fourth generation Plymouth Fury. It started in 65 and it ran through 68, this look anyway, the fourth gen. And the VIP edition came out in 1966 and that ran to 1968. It's based on the full-size C-body platform. It was produced in two places, in Detroit, Michigan and Belvidere, Illinois. And in 66, Plymouth decided to get a little bit more on the luxury side with their, large car, and they came out with something called the VIP, which included a more plush, luxurious edition, which had better seating surfaces, different door panel materials, extensive wood trim throughout the inside of the car. And it first came out in a four-door, then I think they came out in a two-door in 66. So, it's got the VIP badging on it as well. At the time, VIP, very important people, Nice car. 318 was the only engine I believe they had offered that year for this model, and it was available in a manual and an automatic transmission. This is an automatic. Can you imagine finding a manual transmission car? So it was the target group of this car. I believe it would be like the Ford Galaxy 500 Limited, the Chevy Impala, and maybe to the AMC Ambassador as well. The 65 and 66 Plymouth, what I like about certain era cars is that the 65 and 66 has unique body years just assigned to two model years, which is pretty cool because 67, they changed the design a lot. But I do like the 65 and 66 C-pillar on this car better than I like the 67 that came out later on. They're mildly collector cars, people that remember them growing up. Nothing very fancy about this car, but it does have a nice look, and it would be a real fun car to motor around in and get to know it. It's very simple to work on, nothing difficult and all that. You can have a lot of fun with it. Let's get into the photos real quick because he has a lot of photos. It's one thing that's nice about this website here is they do offer a lot of photos, but look at that beautiful, beautiful C-pillar. Actually, it's the B-pillar because it's a hardtop. So, but boy, isn't that pretty. Love the color. I just love the way it sits. They have fender skirts that were standard for the VIP, and he does have that. So again, if this is an all original car, original interior, original engine, original paint, for $16,500, you couldn't replicate this car. No way. And again, you can work on it yourself. You can get this car running really nicely. There's nothing that difficult about it. He says that the dashboard has some discoloration. Now, discoloration you can repair with, they have like a vinyl paint that you can put on that and things like that. You can do it carefully. The seats look nice. The dashboard looks wonderful. He's got a slip-in, slip-out CD player. I forgot what they used to call that, but Benzie box, I think they called it back then. Oh, gee, I'm dating myself. But look how nice the interior looks. Seat belts in the front. The door jambs look all original. So the engine bay looks nothing stunning, nothing special, but it is original, which is what's more important, than that. No air conditioning, no power brakes, but he does have a dual circuit braking system, which is cool. There's the VIP badging. He says that the top looks to be original, of course, but you know, these vinyl tops, they do age. Now, I thought I saw a little overspray here or masking tape here. So it is possible over the years, this dealer hasn't picked it up, but over the years that the car may have been in an accident, you know, maybe somebody hit a deer or something like that, so it might have been touched up here and there. So, but overall, looks to be a very original car. I love the door panel. Again, that door panel is exclusive for the VIP. Had different materials on the door panel, the wood, simulated wood trim on the inside here. Very, very welcoming interior, a lot of room. Again, a really nice car, you know. So for $16,500, is it worth $16,500? What I always do is I always say to myself, okay, what would I feel comfortable buying this car at? I said, oh, you know, I'd probably pay $12,000 for it, right? So now if I'm $12,000, I'm $4,500 away from putting a deal together. So between negotiations and then me getting anxious and wanting the car, I can see myself paying $15,000 for this car. And I can actually see somebody paying $16,500 if this car brings back some memories of the person's, you know, growing up and things like that. But it'd be a lot of fun to drive. It's got the, you know, beautiful looking front end. It's got the stacked headlights in the front, which became very popular in 65 and 66. I think there was an internal memo that went out to all the manufacturers effective immediately in 65. Everybody's going with, you know, stacked headlamps. Yeah, it's funny, right? But anyway, it's a good looking car. So would I pay? Yeah, I might go for the full boat on this car if I look at it and you know, the brake hardware is good and the exhaust is good and the engine has good compression and things like that. It's not burning oil and things like that. So it's an original car. You can drive it like it is right now and have a hell of a lot of fun with it. So that's it. Like it a lot. If you would like to find this car, just go on Classics on Auto Trader and just type in 66 Plymouth Fury. This car is located in Connecticut. So, you know, not too bad for people on the East Coast to go look at this car and, yeah, check it out. So, yeah, so if you're not a member of Daily Classics, you can subscribe right here by pressing this button here when you go online. Be a subscriber to this channel. It's super. And then more importantly than subscribing, just please share it with friends that love cars so they can tune into this channel and see some cars that they may like to buy that are recommended by me. So that's pretty cool. And eventually, once we get to over 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a live Q&A where you get a chance to ask me questions about who I am and all that stuff, and you know, have a discussion about, you know, the car industry. I think prices are going to be very good this spring. I'm already seeing prices coming down a little bit, and so yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. 1966 Plymouth Fury, all original. It's only original once, as they say, and this is a really good looking car for $16,500. If you can buy this car for $14,500, I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. It's also a very good car to get into the hobby too. So if you retired young and you want to get into the collector car hobby and you don't want to spend $40,000, it's a good car to get into. You know, I think this car turns heads. I think it's a great looking car, and especially that it's the original owner as well. You can have a good conversation. Hopefully, the person is still around to talk about his car and when he bought it and all that, which a lot of the fun of buying a car like this is meeting the original owner or the original owner's family in some cases. But yeah, so thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you again real soon on Rob's Daily Classics. Take care.